Hey y'all, I wanted to give you a quick update and personal reflection on the content being released. I have a lot completed and the ebook is already published, so feel free to go check those out. But as I am recording the audios, I am also editing and adding as I go to help increase the value. I got up to patience so far with the audios, but patience has also been one of my biggest struggles lately. That being my intentional focus has actually been highlighting my weaknesses and failures and affecting my self-image. I reflected on it and realized I'm not quite there yet, and I decided to backtrack. I personally am still on affirmation 1, appreciation, admiration. This has been the most effective for me lately on my mental and emotional health. Added bonus, my patience has been growing more by focusing on this one instead of patience. It turns out, the more you appreciate and admire, the easier it is to have patience, at least for me. I'm confident that repeating appreciation and admiration for a little longer will enable me to more effectively grow and apply patience intentionally when I am ready. For now, I'm just taking it day by day, looking for all there is to appreciate and admire, and figuring out ways to express and apply it in my everyday life. I have still been utilizing patience in my affirmations. I am patient, I am kind, I appreciate, I admire, has been my go-to mantra. I like to believe it's helping to prevent my lack of patience from triggering the bitch in me. But you'd have to ask my boyfriend if it's really effective. Probably depends on the day, my mood, and how much he's been testing it. But rather than dwell on that, I'm focusing on how much I appreciate and admire him. How much I appreciate it when he makes me coffee. I appreciate when he makes dinner, and admire him when it actually comes out really good. I appreciate him taking out the trash, and even though it took him so long to get around to it, I appreciate the opportunity to intentionally apply my patience. I appreciate all the little things in life, all that I have and all that I am. I appreciate and I admire. I also wanted to use this as an opportunity to highlight a few aspects of the personal development journey from my experience. When you go from just being you, just existing and accepting the status quo and what's handed to you, to intentionally taking control and taking charge of your life, to intentionally becoming your most authentic self and growing into the person you're meant to be. It gives you a high at first. It's like a kid playing their favorite game for the very first time. It's exciting, it's consuming, it's motivating. When you make the most changes is when you'll see the most immediate results. Once you get to you though, once it steadies, it creates a lull period. You're doing the things, but not getting as many results as fast. It's not as motivating. It's not as captivating. It becomes a habit, a routine. You may get bored. Without awareness of the impact they're making, you may let yourself regress, to not be as intentional, or you might take a break, or you might just stop altogether and not even bother. I get it. Happens to the best of us. But then when you hit a rut in life, on top of this lull, it has a stronger impact on you. Hopefully, rather than allowing this to make you bitter, it motivates you to get better. However, even when you decide to get better, it can cause you to be hard on yourself. You're disappointed. You're not where you used to be. You're frustrated that you have to start all over again. You've been there, done that, and wish you could just jump back in at the level you used to be at, or the level you see others operate at, or you just think you should have been better or further by now. Sometimes it requires the hustle, the discipline, the all-in mentality. At times, though, you have to remember that life is still happening now, and you deserve to embrace it, enjoy it, make the most of it. Don't get so busy you burn out. Don't get so distracted by your goals that you don't allow yourself to celebrate how far you've come and all you've accomplished. It's up to you if you want to live the go, go, go life or a balanced one, an adrenaline and exciting one, or a peaceful, mundane one. It's okay to be in whatever phase or season you're in. Sometimes the growth is more effective and more authentic when you take your time and give yourself grace. Slow and steady wins the race. Improving 1% every day enables more consistent growth than trying the 0 to 100% stop and go technique. I was going to include a book reference with week 8 consistency and persistency, but since I know the patience can be a struggle sometimes, I don't want to keep you waiting during my lull period. Another book I highly recommend is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. The compound effect is the strategy of reaping huge rewards from small, seemingly insignificant actions. Small choices plus consistency plus time equals significant results. The idea behind the compound effect is that small, consistent action over a long period of time has greater payoffs than intensely large but short changes. One of the examples used to illustrate this concept is how a single penny that doubles every day for 31 days has a larger payoff than taking $3 million in cash today. Isn't that crazy? So what are some small choices you could be making on a daily basis that could compound into positive changes for you in the future? Write them down and get committed. Maybe it's the affirmations, or maybe it's something else. You can also reflect on things that you want to overcome. What are some small choices or habits that could compound into negative impacts on your life and future that you could choose to overcome? The choice is yours, and I encourage you to make the best ones that are most authentic to you.